Okay, well, I just hit start stream, kind of unprepared, because I was stalling a whole bunch. Yeah, okay, let's just jump right into it, I guess. It's kind of crazy how much I kind of like stall and like talk myself out of doing stuff. Especially new stuff that I've just started. I went for a walk before I jumped on here. I was like, oh yeah, we got the queue. Actually, the queue is good because the queue lets me like talk about stuff. So, yeah, I can just, I guess, talk about stuff while we wait. Starting just moving like the chat on the side here. Clearly very prepared for this. So I was going for a walk, and I was just kind of like thinking about how yesterday's stream went, and thinking a little bit about how or like what I want to do on today's stream to try to like make it a little bit better. Because yesterday's stream was okay, but it feels like progress was difficult to come by. But I figure like it's just gotta be a practice thing, because like I'm never gonna get it right the first time or even the second time. It's just gotta be a thing I learn by doing, I guess. Because I've always been a pretty terrible streamer, but I'd like to try and prioritize progress if possible. We'll see. And turn her into Moogle. I guess this is like an event, maybe. Wait, newest irregular tombstone exchange. Okay, I don't know what any of this is. I'm guessing it's an event, and I'm guessing that I probably don't meet the requirements for doing it. Okay, let's figure out where we left off. So I think yesterday when we left off, story-wise, we were talking about Aetheryte, and how basically these giant crystals, like, they connect to your life force that you can transport through, like, the literal stream of life. And then like reform at another crystal, and also why you have to pay a fee because banks paid out a loan to build them after the calamity happened, which was a giant meteor that crashed to the earth, which is kind of crazy, or something like that. There's a meteor involved, maybe like some kind of attack or something. I'm still a little bit blurry on the details, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. All right, let's okay, so if we go that way, that's to go out of town. I think there's still stuff that we can do in town, though. And I think we have to walk there, if I'm not mistaken. I think we gotta walk down to, like, the lower part of the city. So let's do that. Shall We Dance is apparently a level 60 quest, which we are probably not going to get to for a very long time at the rate I'm playing this. It's probably going to be another kind of short stream today. I actually might just keep all of these streams kind of short and just do it in like 2-hour bursts. That's kind of what the plan is, at least right now. That might change though. I have no qualms with sinking some time into this game, like a lot of time for longer sessions, but just for what my objectives are right now, I kind of want to just take it in short bursts. Oh, look, check out this dude signing some papers out here by himself. Oh, this opens. I thought this was like off limits. Alright, let's see what this guy wants to say. Onward gatekeep. Aye, this is the Dutiful Sisters, the Edelweiss. Oh great, we got the pirate stuff again. The Dutiful Sisters, the Edelweiss. A house, deep reflection and meditation. So unless you've proper business with us, you can kindly bugger off. Package for the Dutiful Sisters. A plain wrapped box, unmarked save for the words Dutiful Sisters of the Edelweiss. Okay. Hand it over. Hey, there's someone else who's new to the game, presumably. We're gonna probably be moving a lot slower than them. What's this then? A parcel from Bruguiere Consortium, eh? Let's have a peek inside. Ooh, walnut bread and ginger cookies, and a few of them Bismarck finger sandwiches too. Them consortium culls know the right way to show appreciation. Some of them sisters have unholy appetites, so I'd best save a few bites for myself before I take this inside. You let Genesium know we're always here should her boss have need of us again. Deliver the package for the dutiful sisters to Lawn someone. I don't know. I'm sure we'll see their name when we get to them. I'm going to try not to get caught up too much on the details. I said that yesterday, but I'm going to try to actually put it into practice today so we can try and move along the most that we can with the time that we have. We got an ether ridge right here, so we'll pick this up. Do the attuning thing. Cool, cool. So there's a quest in here. Sissipu. Back in the water, Sissipu of the Fisherman's Guild wants to order a new fishing boat. The calamity really knocked the wind out of the fishing industry's sails, but the fisher folk are starting to return to the seas once more. It's past time I did the same. Before I can put out to the sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned Naldic and Vilmelis for its crafts, but they're beastly busy these days. If you want something to do, mayhap you could run over to the Armorers Guild and consult with Forge Master Hananza in my stead. I would know how long we might expect to have to wait. Again, I'm sorry if I'm butchering some of those names, but I'm just going to try and go through them on a one pass and not make any mention of it moving forward. Maybe I'll catch some flack for it later on, but we'll just we'll take that approach. This is Guild Receptionist for being a fisher. We'll just do small talk for now. A good fisher knows when to give back to the sea, throw back a guppy today, and reel in 10 fish tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure if that's how it works, but it's a nice philosophy though, I guess. What does this guy have to say? Without the Fisherman's Guild, the pullers wouldn't have a place to gather and discuss issues like setting a wholesale price for fish or organizing repairs for waterfront facilities. And since we started taking in foreign fisher folk, the existence of the guild is especially important. Aside from teaching those outsiders the ways of Limsa's waters, we all get a chance to learn new tricks from one another. That's cool. They facilitate multi-ethnicity fishing practices. Wait, what was that guy's name? Rusty Cogknocker. Jesus. Oh, well, look, it's Chutarun. What does this guy have to say? Chutarun's mouth waters at mouth-watering fish from waters. He really wants to have some of those fish, huh? Alright. I do want to just take a quick poke around here and see if there's any NPCs kind of chilling out. There's a guild master. I've deemed that love and fishing are not so dissimilar in definition, why neither fish nor maid can be caught without carefully considered cast after all. But though I have spent many a season in polishing my pulls to perfection, ever are my advances avoided by the objects of my ardent affection. This guy is actually the opposite of the other dude we saw yesterday. The other dude was like, if you're gonna be a fisherman, you have to focus only on fishing, and this guy's like, nah dude, I'm just gonna go fishing for women. He's focused on a different type of fishing. I'm guessing the Ferryscaper is just going to say that the ferry's out of commission. Oh wait, purchase passage. Can I actually purchase this now? Seek passage to Mist. My apologies for the inconvenience, but this ferry is presently out of service. Well, one could have imagined that. Let me on. Alright, wasted enough time here. Let's... I wouldn't say it's a waste though, I guess we spent enough time here maybe. Let me go check upstairs in this building though. I think we've scoped out everything downstairs. Actually, the quest turn-in might actually just be up these stairs now that I'm looking at the map. So maybe this is actually just the way we're supposed to go inherently. Or maybe not. Wait a second. Wait, what? The upper decks. Wait, oh, it might be... Oh, I think it's upstairs, maybe. That I might have to go up. Yeah, I think I have to go up the spirals. I don't know if you would call it a staircase, but the spiral incline, basically, of the pillar. At least I think that's where I'm supposed to go. What are these guys up to? Come and be me salt wife. What? Me salt wife. That's what all my customers tell me. Well, and my lord, what is your assessment? I missed what this guy said. I can't see, the text is covered. It's a Bodhi's successor with Malim's gate. Alright, I don't know what those guys are talking about. The guy's trying to pick up a salty wife though, apparently. I tried, but your ma said it was on the house. You'll pay for that. Kiss and be done with it. Look at the love burst. Oh, they're gonna get into some brawling action, I guess. Or I don't know, maybe some other kind of action based on the comments that were being made by the onlookers. Oh, these trees look pretty nice. Hold on, is this a loading zone right here? No, it's not. Oh wait, there's like a... What is this? Hey Chthonic, what's up? Welcome back. Dude, there's a bird. Look. It's hiding. It's hiding on the lamp. Okay, let's take a look here. This doesn't look like the right way. Not much. Playing Planet Side 2. I think I've heard of the game before. 30 barrels do. Not cod again. My ship needs all the salted cod you can spare. Loading up on fish, I guess, for a voyage. Fishmonger has nothing to say. Sells a lot of fish though. Go figure. I think we want to go this way. Or actually, wait, no. Now it's saying Limsa Laminsa lower decks. A sheepish request. Wait, it's giving me the quest turn-in for down below. I need to figure out how to actually read this map. Level 2, license to Reeve. I think I do have some quest turn-ins up here. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to the one I was supposed to turn in. I guess we'll get more familiar with this as we go. Also, there are blue diamonds that line certain areas. Those are the zone transition lines. You'll understand when you interact with them. Yeah, I think I saw them after I went up the spiral staircase or whatever it was. You're coming with me to the brig. What are these guys? Cut 'em, dog, cut 'em. What are these guys on about? I'd like to see you try. Back to the sea with Yakuta. Okay, I guess someone's trying to like arrest a big dude. He's not having any of it. The seventh sage. Alright, actually I gotta go close the window again. This seems to be a recurring theme. One of these days, maybe I'll just close the window before I start trying to like air out my room for the evening. Because it gets way too hot in here. I guess I'll leave it open like this a little bit. Just to crack. Alright, there we go. Morden, what does this guy want and what quest is this for? License to Reeve. Morden would like to make you a completely illegal proposition. Oh, this sounds totally legit. You want for coin venturer? How would you fancy working for the Kraken's Arms, one of the greatest pirating crews in Limsa? If you're interested, take yourself up these ear steps to the balcony above and talk to Carvalian Carvalian. That's a lot of That's a lot of vowels. Our captain, do right by him, and he'll do right by ye. All right, quest accepted. I'm guessing herbalist just sells herbs. Yep, looks like it. There are oils which can help. I'm stiff as a rock. Huh. Alright then. Business with the captain. This is a nice view up here too. I need 16 bags of the root by sunrise. Carveline, greetings friend, and welcome to the 7th Sage, purveyors of the finest spices from the east. All of our products are guaranteed obtained through completely legal means. Oh, you do not seek spices but employment. Well then, let us speak of how you might be of service to our organization. Our Misery returned from her latest voyage bearing exotic spices. Spices? Never before seen in Eorzea. I have prepared 2 samples, each of which I would have you deliver to certain individuals. The first is for Grenade, whom you will find at the Coral Tower. The second is for Master Lingzath, the head chef of the Bismarck. And do make certain the right person gets the right set. Now go now and return here once you've accomplished the task. Okay, so we have to go deliver packages, go figure. More menial tasks for us to take care of, but first I think... License to review. Okay, this is Marauder's Guild, this is where we want to go. For the main class quest line, I think. Don't think there's anyone else to talk to. Junaid, welcome to the headquarters of the Yellow Jackets, the keepers of the peace in Limsa Laminsa. Is there aught I can assist you with? But weren't we supposed to give like a certain package to each person? 7th Sage Sampler, a set containing several exotic spices and instructions on how they can be used. Not something you would expect from the captain of a band of bloodthirsty pirates. Okay, well apparently we just give them a generic bag of this stuff. A sample of spice courtesy of the 7th Sage, you say? There is no mistake. This is fire sand and the kind used by the Garlands besides. Quite intriguing. Very well, we will consider placing an order. Oh, you thought that you had brought me spice? I see you're not familiar with Carvalianisms. For the sake of convenience, he uses the word spice to refer to literally anything he has procured on the high seas. Lest you worry, the man isn't engaged in any activity that is considered piracy, far from it. Think of him as a trader, a heavily armed one who represents Laminsan interests in eastern lands. Oh, okay, so he's not doing anything illegal. He's actually just a trader. Junaid seeks help with a growing problem in Limsa Laminsa. An alarming number of citizens have gone missing of late, though I suspect you've already heard the rumors. It is essential that we ascertain their safety. To this end, I have prepared a list based on the reports from our citizens. Would you be so kind as to deliver it to my colleague in Bulwark Hall? Dalika is her name. Thanks in advance, my friend. Okay, deliver more stuff. Balthota is guild receptionist. Hello there, adventurer. Curious about the Marauders Guild, are you? Any axe worth swinging needs 2 hands on the haft and has a blade what can make short work of a galley's mast. That's the kind of weapon our members train to use with deceptive swiftness and all too predictable force. Are you interested in hearing more, lad? Then why don't I give ye the short version of the guild's founded history, and we can go from there. Oh wait, he's actually going to give me a history lesson. It all started with ships, you see. What have ships got to do with axes, you ask? Well, building them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lock down trees for timber. And since only the navigator herself knows when a ship will run afoul of a storm or worse, it makes sense for the crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. Aye, it all started with shipbuilding and ship repair. What, am I boring you? As I was saying, any tool on a ship can become a weapon, and the axe was a perfect for hooking yourself over the rail of an enemy vessel, letting loose in a whirl of steel, and generally laying waste to all about ye. As more seafarers took up the axe as their weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of the Marauder begin to take shape, especially among pirates, where strength and skill decided your place in the world. With an eye to assembling crews of battle-ready raiders, the pirates started teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to their new recruits, and that's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. But once the Galadian Accord was signed to unite the Maelstrom and the pirates against Limsa's enemies, the whole game changed. The Accord itself was a dismal failure, of course, but the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirate elements. It had been reborn as an institution dedicated to naught but teaching of axe fighting. The members of this new Marauders Guild weren't no greed-driven cutthroats neither. They were warriors that sought to use their martial prowess for the good of society. If mastering the axe is your heart's desire, then you'll find no better arena in which to practice your swings. Think it over and let me know if you fancy joining our ranks. I have a feeling I'll be seeing more of you soon, lad. Okay, so I'm guessing this guy, I'm supposed to join this, because this is what I picked as my starting class, so... He decided to swing an axe with Marauders then. Blathoda wishes to reaffirm your desire to join the Marauders Guild. Alright then, all that needs doing now is to speak with the Axe-Master himself. Sounds simple, I've seen folk slink out the door rather than put themselves in the path of that unnerving glare. That's the bloke right there in the middle of the room. Wernzone's his name. Put some steel in your spine and look him straight in the eye when you talk to him, lad. Good fortune to you. Class unlock quest. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Godbert. A bilker at the Bismarck, and you have an artist rendition of the man. Artist rendition. Quest 1,000 words. A drawing of a man? Question mark. Pieced together from descriptions given by eyewitnesses to his crimes most heinous. Alright. Or what in the seven hells is this supposed to be? It looks more like the prow of a ship than a man's face. Look, we would like nothing more than to bring the offender to justice. 'Tis our duty after all. However, we will need a little bit more to go on than this piece of art. It would be easiest for all involved if Rushmill were to come here and answer some questions. Please relay to her as much. Okay, so we need to run all the way back across the town, I guess. Just toss him to the sharks, it won't happen again. I don't know if people are getting chewed out here. Maybe they are. Oh, we have an actual cutscene. Yes, I'm Wernzone. Axe-Master, they call me. Not the most imaginative of titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of the Marauder is used to rend, to cleave, and to destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries, we seek to overwhelm them. A Marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat is that of a steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you by Blathoda, but once more I shall challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? Are you prepared for carnage? Yes. Carnage. Very well. Your name? Attend me well then, Kai. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the Marauder is a jagged and perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will oftentimes be your own. You stand now as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. You shall wade straightway into combat as befits a novice of our discipline. Go forth and slay the bleeding, scurrying, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limsa. Man, I really want to read this guy with like an orcish voice. This guy is giving me serious, like orcs from Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3 vibes. Go forth and slay the bleeding, scurrying, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limsa. I don't know, my orc voice is not that good, but could put some emphasis into it like an orc. Pretty good. Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your piteous adversaries this day. Wait, what? He's gonna have me go out into the fields and hack apart ladybugs with an axe. Clearly this is how you train with an axe. Return to me once 3 of each creature have fallen to your blade. Okay, just nod and smile. We'll get through this. Are you interested in learning the arts of the Marauder? What do you do here? I am Warnzone. I train the disciples of the Axe. Following the Admiral's reformation of this guild and the purging of its pirate influences, I was invited to don the mantle of Axe Master. It's an honor accepted with gratitude I continue to feel. Thanks to the Admiral's offer, I can now share my combat experience and skills with a new generation of Marauders, instead of sitting in an alehouse and bemoaning the injury that removed me from the front lines of battle. Oh, that sucks. So he can't really do anything now. He's kind of just stuck here training people. Although I guess it's kind of cool that he's able to pass on what he knows. What is the art of the Marauder? The art of the Marauder was first born in the crucible of brutal ship-to-ship skirmishes. Found to be just as, if not more effective on dry land, this fighting style relies on one's ability to properly direct the force generated by the axe's heavy blade. Thus, the techniques employed by marauders seek to maximize the destructive potential of our chosen weapon. The axe is used to rend, cleave, and destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries, we seek to overwhelm them. Okay, he's just repeating what he said before. We need to overwhelm our enemies. Or something along those lines. It's Rainer. As Commodore of the Yellow Jackets, it is my duty to ensure the peace and security of Limsa Lominsa. The lives and livelihoods of her citizens are my primary concern. I see. Well, you continue standing there and overseeing things then. Admiral's decree, you have a problem, you take it up with her. A background check? Question mark. I think that's everything. This guy seems to just be... Oh, it's a she, I think. Can't really see very well. Yeah, it's a she, and she seems to be organizing the wood above the books. Oh wait, well now she's looking at the books a little bit. A for effort, though, on the animations. What is downstairs? I wonder if there's anything interesting down here. Oh, there's another... Wait, is this a player? No, it's a guy. Okay. It's Brombar. Every Marauder goes through the same brutal training, and it's that sense of kinship what binds the guild together. I'm always willing to go the extra mom for a fellow axe wielder. Go the extra mom. I'm actually not even sure what that is. Let's see. A soft, crumbly, chalky rock where the fertile, loamy soil produced as it weathers. Go the extra mom. That's interesting. I've never heard that phrasing before. Moms, yoms, and some other words. Their measurement, they're like meters, yards. Really? Oh, ims is the other one? That's interesting. I've never heard that phrase used before. Higher ladies, striking them there will only make... something. What does he say? Will only make your targets angrier. Me knees. Yeah, you do those squats. Can you do... Is there like a squatting animation? I wonder. Slash squat. The command slash squat does not exist. You can't do squats. Can you do push-ups? Slash push-up. Nope. Can you do like slash exercise? I guess not. Oh, ilms. Actually, wait, yeah, I've heard the word ilms before, but I don't really use it too much in standard dialogue, standard discourse. Okay, I think that's everything down here. Where are we going to next? I guess I should get the Aetheryte Shard. And then I think we've actually got to teleport to... I guess we can teleport to the Culinarians Guild. Spend some of our precious... I think it's Gil in this game, isn't it? Okay, I think we've already talked to everyone in here before, and I'm not gonna go back and like double check all the dialogue. That would be kind of insane. So you've spoken with Godbert. Bohaha. Within the bell, the Yellow Jackets will have that swindling scoundrel locked in a dungeon cell, and then they'll take my filleting knife and... Huh? Godbert wants me to go to the Coral Tower for questioning? But what more information does he want that my drawing doesn't already provide? Isn't a picture supposed to paint 1,000 words? Unfortunately not if you can't see what the picture is. A sample from the 7th Sage. Alright, let's have a whiff of it then. Alright, this is the other guy we wanted to deliver that quote-unquote spice package to. Ain't smelled nothing like it before. The notice came with it says it's a root what grows on Authard. Last I heard, Authard was under Imperial rule. Out of the 7 L's did Carvalian manage to get hold of this? Any road, I reckon I can cook up something fresh and new with it. Thanks for the delivery, friend. That's cool. So he's basically like a pirate trader. He like goes out and like procures things that are like difficult to get. It's kind of neat. But yeah, they're just made up measurements. They're basically just analogs for yards, miles, whatever. Him being like an inch, yam like yard, and mom like miles. Interesting. I see. I see. I never noticed these flowers on the walls before. They look kind of cool. I don't know if those are like actually neon glowing or if it's just the light reflecting off them. They look pretty cool. License to Reeve. Okay, I think we can just walk there. We don't need to... I don't even think teleporting would be faster. It looks like it's faster just to walk in this way. Welcome back. It would seem both samples were rather well received, and this is no small part due to our affable courier. 'Tis unfortunate, but notoriety accumulated over the course of years does not fade overnight. There are many who are still hesitant to do business with savage pirates. Yet the old days of piracy have passed, giving way to a new wave of opportunity. My crew and I have decided to embrace this wave. With the Admiral's blessing, we engage in a form of trade with Garlean ships. Everything we do, you may rest assured, is within the law. Oh, I see. So, okay, I'm not 100% sure, but aren't the Garleans like bad guys, like bad people? Aren't they like the Emperor or something? I think I remember that name being mentioned earlier. So I'm pretty sure these guys like go and like just like steal from Garlean ships then. They did a lot of bad things, yeah. I see. Interesting. So he's procuring them completely legally then, because no one cares about the Garleans. Oh, they caused the last calamity? Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I guess that would make sense why everyone hates them then. Pulled down Dalamud, the moon. They pulled the moon down to Earth. What? Oh, jeez. Limsel Mensa is a place where a man's work and wits determine his worth, where an orphan can pull himself up by his bootstraps to one day lead the Kraken's arms. If my family hadn't been murdered at sea, I'd have no doubt followed my fortune-telling father into a life of divination. Fate is a funny thing. The worst thing ever to happen to me was also the best. Oh, jeez. Even this guy has a little bit of a side story here going on. The video at the start shows Bahamut coming out of the moon. Oh, I see. Yeah, my Final Fantasy lore is really, really bad. I only just finished watching someone else play through most of Final Fantasy X. I haven't completely finished it yet, but like most of the main storyline I've seen. And yeah, I still don't. I guess like the summons seem to be kind of like the recurring themes, but I guess they're also kind of slightly different in every game. But Bahamut seemed to play a pretty big role in Final Fantasy X, if I'm not mistaken. I've been trying to like vicariously learn a little bit about the franchise just by watching other people play through some of the titles. The lore of the other games won't really help understand 14 either, but yeah, there are usually big roles in every game with different effects and stuff. Right. I think... Where are we going? I think we need to find a way to get down. I think that's what we're looking for. I am still a little bit disoriented by this place. Oh wait, there it is. We can get down that way. There's a lot of doorways and stuff here. Actually, wait a second. Soothing the savage siren. Wait, no, I think I need to go here. There's a quest we can turn in upstairs still. I say upstairs, but it's on like just the upper level basically. Oh, wait a minute. Is this... Where is this? This looks like the main hub, but it's not because the Aetheryte would be here. I guess this is just like the upper part of the city. Also, I'm not sure if I even got this Aetheryte yet. This seems new. Aniki Nico. It's a fox kit. Oh wait, you have attuned yourself to all the Ethernet shards in Limsa Lominsa. The Zephyr Gate, the Tempest Gate, and the airship landing are now accessible as Ethernet destinations. Oh. Okay. I don't know exactly where those places are. I can't move either. Oh wait, now I can. I wanted to look at the fox. It's a fox kit. It's not a kit fox. It's a fox kit. Yeah. It's pretty cool. We gotta see if we can get some pets, I guess. Wait, what the heck? Guitar Hero Notebook? What? Level 90 Guitar Hero. Is the other person's name Notebook? Yeah, it is. Level 90 Notebook. I'm guessing Guitar Hero is a bard. I would have to imagine. Also, I wasn't keeping an eye out for NPCs up here. There's a Royal Herald. What does he say? Good evening to you, adventurer. Have you any questions regarding the history of Little Ladies' Day? I'm at your service. Oh, I think this is the event. There's like, this is when you hit the launcher. Little Ladies' Day. Once a year when the peach blossoms come to bloom, Eorzea celebrates the lovely and spirited young maidens who bring such joy to our realm. The origins of the holiday can be traced back to events that happened some 3 centuries past, when the Thorn dynasty still reigned in Ul'dah. The plucky Princess Edvia, tired of being sequestered within palace walls by her overprotective father, the Sultan Baldric Thorn exchanged garb with a miller girl and wandered off into town in search of adventure. Upon learning of his daughter's disappearance, the Sultan was stricken with panic. He summoned the palace guard down to the last man and ordered them to tear the city apart to see that no harm befell his precious princess. And tear the city apart they did. The poor miller whose daughter assisted the princess in her escape saw his house nigh ripped from the ground, while the family was threatened with imprisonment and worse. To the good fortune of all, Princess Edvia was soon found just outside the palace walls. When she confessed the true reason that she had run away, her father was racked with guilt for his actions. He had had the miller's house rebuilt by his most skilled craftsman and offered it to personally serve as seneschal to the miller girl for a day to atone for his actions. The common folk were deeply moved by their sultan's newfound compassion. The sultan himself, vowing to never forget the lessons he had learned, declared that each year he would serve as a seneschal for a young girl chosen from the townspeople by lot. The tradition continued long after Sultan Baldric's death, living on even as the Throne dynasty gave way to the UI. Not sure what that is. In time, it spread to other nations where it took on new forms, eventually evolving into the Little Ladies' Day celebration that we know and love today. Who was Princess Idvia? Princess Idvia was the one and only daughter of Sultan Baldric of House Thorn and the Hyran noble house that ruled Ulda 300 years ago to the day. Is he repeating himself? Her disappearance from the palace, the commotion that followed, and its eventual resolution, often retold as the legend of the Lost Lady, are said to represent the origins of the celebration we now know as Little Ladies' Day. It is said that before the events of that day, relations between the spirited princess and her stern, overly protective father were strained at best. Though the father claimed to love his daughter dearly, the form this love took was the stifling sort. The princess's disappearance and return changed everything. Sultan Baldric gained a newfound respect for his daughter's independent nature, but Princess Edvia realized that her father's treatment of her was born of simple misunderstanding, not lack of love. The bonds between the two grew only stronger in the months and years to follow, and the two came to be celebrated as the most ideal embodiment of father and daughter the realm had ever seen. Holy crap. They certainly don't they don't skimp out on the lore even for their side events. This is definitely a mouthful. Alright. Oh, there's a quest turn in here. Kalkaya has advice for any adventurers headed to the missing member. The missing member. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, Scrag, I advise you to turn tail and run. What? Captain Roshwin's in no mood for entertaining customers this eve, and even when she is, she ain't particularly good at it. Though maybe dealing with a customer's the sort of shite what might shake her from her doldrums. But if you mean to venture inside the missing member, you best remember to pay your proper respects to the captain, lest ye ain't afraid of going missing. Kneeling afore her would be a good start. Oh right, yeah, this is the Emo Quest. Yeah, you gotta do some stuff. They really don't skimp out on lore in general. Yeah. It's they go pretty deep with it. Yeah, there's a lot of... I have a problem with that. We can give you a problem. Why are you sitting like... What did she say? Why are we sitting like this? Why are we sitting like this? You see any bleeding chairs? Mel Coco. Greetings and welcome to the missing member. No, really, all people are welcome to dine here. There's absolutely no danger of dismemberment. Oh, I see. Thank you for the affirmation. I smells me a man. Like the axe, why not take a step closer? The sirens don't have time for men unless they're warm in our beds. Jeez, there's like a bunch of like Amazonian angry women in here that like really hate men apparently. I don't think these two say anything. I don't think I can bear another night. I'm not giving you a choice. Get this boy another plate of oysters. I don't think this guy says anything either. Broca. Captain Rushwin's led the sanguine sirens to the top of the food chain here in Limsa. You want to join the meanest crew on the sea, then you'd best bloody your cutlass and thicken your hide. The L's you'll want drylander were closed. If you don't want me sirens to toss you out on your arse, show some respect to Neil Scrag. Okay, so you have to do /Neil. Oh ho, so he knows his place. Good. If only the Krakens add the same sense of propriety. Bastards keep seizing every Garlean ship before we can take a crack at him. 'Tis a sorry state of affairs when your crew's reduced to preying on the leavings o' that mangy bunch o' man boys. Me younger self would be right disappointed to see how far we've fallen. Wait, what are we doing? Disappointed? Am I supposed to just do like / disappoint? / disappointed. Oh, okay, that's an interesting animation. He just kind of went head first. So, yeah, you do know something owe me pain, but your sympathy ain't worth more a pint o' piss. It's well and good we got the Admiral's permission to capture Garlean ships, but what's the use if you keep on getting beat to your prey? We built our reputation reaving right off the coast o' Vilbrand, not sailing a dozen moms into bleeding sea. There's the moms again. The few Imperial dogs found in Laminson territory get snatched by Krakens uniting in open waters. I rallied me crew's spirits when I said we were reviving the old ways, but after all our struggles, they seem resigned to letting those bastards have all the fun. / rally. Oh geez. Don't beat her up by accident. She'll get really mad. Huh? You trying to make light o' me dilemma? Don't push your luck, Scrag, or I'll get you with a hook like a regular pirate. Oh, I skipped something. It's so bleeding simple. I don't know why. I didn't think of this before. Thank ye for your unintended inspiration, Scrag. To think I almost had you fed to the sharks. I guess there's no way to go back in the dialogue. If you accidentally double click, you're kind of just out of luck. Could go back in the VOD and like look at it really quick before it got skipped, I guess. Is that it then? You won't find no mollycoddles or ministers in my crew, just real buccaneers what know how to stand up for themselves. A far cry from Carvallian's bando dandies, make no bones about it. Your chat log under event? Event. Oh, it stores all of it, that's super cool. She said, wait, that's it, we're pirates. Gods damn it, so we should think like pirates. Bugger keeping Laminson waters safe. We'll raid supply shipments to the Garlean outposts along the coasts of Aldenard. Oh, that's actually like the coolest line. That was actually like the most critical one, so I'm super glad we didn't skip that. She's just like, yeah, so instead of playing defense, you're just gonna go attack their bases instead, raid that way. That's pretty cool. Awesome, thanks for that. I had no idea that it kept track of that in the event log. I probably never would have looked there. I would have assumed like events like, I don't know. Well, I mean the battle log is here, but I would have assumed it was maybe something to do with combat as well. But yeah, what's out here? Let's take a quick look. There's a guy. What is this guy doing out here? Wait, what? He's just like sitting and staring at the sky. That's interesting. He doesn't say anything or do anything. He doesn't look very happy either. I guess maybe he just recently had an encounter with these upstanding women in this establishment who I don't know, maybe they had some less than kind words to share with him or something. Alright, I think that's everything here then. I gather your meeting with the captain went well. I could hear the cackling all the way out here. Well, whatever you did, thank you for. The last thing we needed was her going on another rampage, ruining deck swabs and leaving us with less meat. Tain't easy playing by the Admiral's rules, but if anyone can find a way, Captain Roswin can. We did it. Alright. We did the thing. We talked to the scary pirate ladies. So now I think we go... Oh wait, that's back in the water, and that is close to home. I think both of those are maybe on the lower part of the city. Oh wait, now they can... Femeli's... Oh, this is the blacksmith place. Oh yeah, I think the guy that wanted his boat built wanted us to go here. Oh, she looks so cool. She's got those goggles on. No, don't look at my character. I wanted to see her head on. Yeah, she's looking badass. Alright. A new boat for the Fisherman's Guild. I'm afraid now isn't the best time. You see, we have recently taken on a commission for a galleon. This task alone has all of our hands full. But look, I will see what I can do. The Fisherman's Guild has long been one of our best clients, and I would loathe to disappoint Sisapu. It may yet take a while, but I shall endeavor to have her boat ready in a timely fashion. MP or health potion? I'm guessing probably health potion I would want, I guess. Achievement unlocked, storyteller. Congrats, you got an achievement. Achievement unlocked. The Rats in the Wharf. Hinaza has a simple yet profitable task for an interested adventurer. Are you in need of some trifling task to pass the time? Then I have just the job for you. Baderon is offering a reward to any adventurer who slays at least 5 wharf rats. There's no shortage of the pests lurking outside the Tempest Gate, so you should hurry and take advantage of this opportunity. Okay. Go kill other various things outside. What do we got now? We have like lambs, we have ladybugs, and we have rats. Clearly very dangerous foes. Are you just seeking to pass the time, or do you have an honest interest in armor craft? What do you do here? Me? Ha, you must be new to Limsa. I'm Hanaza, the head of Naldic and Vimeli's, Forge Master and Shipwright. I spend a good portion of my time here in the Armorers Guild trying to hammer my novices into something resembling true artisans. We lost too many of our skilled veterans to that damn calamity. Too many. I see it as my builder-given duty to not only pass on the techniques of the armorer to the next generation of artisans, but to improve on those processes as well. Tell me about crafting armor. At a glance, working a sheet of plate seems simple. You take the chosen metal, then heat, hammer, and bend until you achieve the desired shape and thickness. There is, however, much more to the process. An armorer needs to learn how to work work materials of varying hardness, such as bronze and iron, and shaping them into gauntlets, shields, and helmets is no easy task. You must direct your blows with strength and surety as would a smithy, but an armorer needs something a smithy doesn't, delicacy. Without that, it wouldn't be long before tiny flaws crept in to compromise the defensive strength of the plate. We make works of art with flame and steel, and there's never a day that I'm not damn proud to be an armorer. Nice, it's pretty cool. Swithin says, it is true that a powerful rivalry exists between armorers and smithies, but it is not a contest born of spite. Our guilds will soon lay aside their differences to work together on a large commission, such as, say, a warship. That's not to say there isn't the occasional squabble, of course. I've been thinking about ships these past days, and you know, I don't believe Limsa Lominsa would be the nation she is without them. Could you imagine how that would affect fishing, trade, naval defense? All those vessels are constructed by skilled armorers and smithies, so if you think of Limsa as a ship, you might consider the artisans to be the sturdy keel on which the rest of the city is built. Oh yeah, I guess for a port town, it's pretty important to have a strong naval presence. So you want to be a blacksmith? Well, you're not allowed, but you can do small talk. The best god's damned blacksmiths in the realm work these forges day and night. Every time I see him finish a new piece, me heart swells with pride. Plate or chain, no armor can withstand a guild-forged weapon. I'd stake me life on it. And small talk for you want to be an armorer. If you're looking to devote yourself to the art of shaping metal plates, then the Armorer's Guild is your temple. There ain't no sword sharp enough or axe big enough that we can't forge a pseudo armor to protect against it. Ain't no one will blink an eye if you go and stick your manhood in the forge. Why are the women so cruel in this town? They really don't like guys. Yeah, we're not gonna take her suggestion there. Go ahead and keep our manhood to ourselves. Get them winkers off me, forge. Get them winkers off me, forge mates Doug's, for I renders ye for I renders ye black and blue. Huh. Don't really want to piss that guy off. This is harder than it looks. I mean, it already looks kind of difficult. This guy has massive muscles and he seems to be exerting quite a bit of force to keep the billows going. I assume those are billows. I don't really know very much about blacksmithing. It's pretty cool though. Who's this? Brithiel Guildmaster. Welcome, welcome. What brings you to the Blacksmith Guild? What do you do here? Oh, not much. I'm just Forge Master of this here guild. I ain't one to stand on ceremony though, so you can just call me Brithiel. As for what old Brithiel does, well, what I enjoy doing is looking after the new recruits, training them and whatnot. Of course, as an employee of Naldic and Vimeli's, I've got a whole mess of other duties besides. For instance, making sure contracts get fulfilled and securing new ones. Fortunately, Forge Master Hanaza, the Armorers Guild, usually handles that shite, else I wouldn't have time to keep me thirst at bay. What is blacksmithing? Well, in essence, you take some raw ore, smelt it into a hunk of metal, heat it till it's bleeding hot, then pound the hells out of it till it looks the way you want. Or if you're asking about the difference between blacksmithing and armoring, well, whereas armorers make armor, we smithies make weapons and tools. We're talking swords and lances, axes and pickaxes, needles and knives, sharp sticks. Well, maybe not sharp sticks. Anyway, to craft all that, you need to know how to work all manner of metals. Some folk think a strong arm's all it takes, but that ain't the half of it. You won't go far without the knowledge and technique essential to the craft. That plus hard work and dedication. Aye, that's the key to. That's key to blacksmithing. All right. I'm gonna take a drink of water here, real quick. I haven't actually talked a whole lot since the whole pandemic lockdown stuff. So I think actually my vocal cords are a little bit out of practice for talking for long durations. Either that or maybe they're just not as robust as they once were. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. Okay. Is there anyone else to talk to? There's a guild supplier, which is just strictly a vendor, and another guild supplier, which similarly seems to be strictly a vendor. Some people out here, though. I need a ship, one that won't sink. Let me see, there is an opening 10 summers hence. 10 summers hence. Due to ongoing reconstruction, demand for guild steel has never been higher. Be that as it may, the Forge Masters cannot expect to maintain record profits without effort. If Naldic and Vimeli's is to remain successful for decades to come, they must ever pursue new markets abroad. Alas, prosperity can dull a man to wits just as well as a stiff drink. That's true. If you get too complacent with your success, it'll end up getting dulled. What is this guy up to? I joined the guild with the dream of following in Forge Master Hinaza's footsteps, but every day brings another lesson in humility. Mayhap it isn't meant to be. Oh, it feels bad, man. There's all these, like, small stories going on in the side. like hyper short stories. It's actually kind of interesting how you can almost like tell a short story in like one line of dialogue when you have an entire world built up. When you have all these like interconnected dialogues going on. I wonder if we'll see that NPC again, or like some of these NPCs again as they like go through and do stuff. Anyways, I think that's everything from what I can see in the blacksmithing guild. Did I talk to this dude? There ain't naught as boils me blood as the sight of an untrained whelp given free range at the forge. The work floor is akin to an armorer's battlefield, and ye should bloody well still steer clear if ye ain't got the necessary skills. Your shoddy armor's like to get some poor sod killed. Free range at the forge. Oh, I see. Jeez, this guy was very verbose about how he described that, but basically, he doesn't like a bunch of novices running around at the forge. That's his bit. I don't think there's any other like second floor or anything. Oh wait, is this? Oh, this is the player that has the fox. Yeah. The fox is back. Maniki Nico fox. It's very cute. Can we go in here? Oh wait, we can, but this just leads out here, and then this doesn't open up. So yeah, I think that is everything. Oh, wait a second. I totally forgot there's a sprint option. I've been walking this entire time. Could have been at least sprinting. Our travel time could have been reduced by at least 20%. Could have saved like 2 minutes. The rats in the wharf. Why is that pointing here? I think that has to be down on the lower level. It doesn't seem like it's supposed to be here. Also close to home. Wait, also there was no ether right here. That's kind of strange. Would have thought there would be a teleport here. You guys just crafting in the middle of the staircase. Okay, I think we already got everything here. I think we gotta go down. We either have to go down to the lower level, or I think there might be a quest turning up here before we go down there. Close to home. Oh wait, oh, we're up here. This is, what is that, like the Maiden's Wench or whatever it's what's called. I forget what this place is actually called. Oh, Drowning Wench. Who's this? She's got a cool cloak. She's got like an Obi-Wan Kenobi type cowl and shroud going on. It's dyed in a much more vivid color. Ah, there you are, Kai. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did you? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. And now you've got some idea what's where, you can start exploring the rest of the town. You've shown a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Batteron and you'll go far. Oh dude, for running around the town we learned MAME. We learned how to swing our axe somehow. Well, I guess that'll be useful for chopping up ladybugs and lambs and various forest creatures that we encounter. On to Summerford. Batteron, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to lend a hand at Summerford Farms. Still in Limsa, are you, Kai? How would you fancy a trip outside the city walls? I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stalwern, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate types, if you can believe that. and has been trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. You mentioned needing another and or two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. You need directions. The place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. Okay. So we're finally getting quests that let us leave the main hub, which is kind of nice, I guess. Could maybe go start playing MMO. Fool me once. Nina has information that, unlike last time, is sure to be of interest to you. I don't know. She might just go make us pick up common herbs off the ground again. Oh, you've returned. I hope you do not harbor any ill will towards me for my earlier deception. You see, I believe the most important lesson for a green adventurer to learn is that he should always question the motives of everyone he meets. Yes, paranoia is certainly an asset. Question everyone and everything around you. It definitely won't drive you insane to do anything like that. If I have given offense, allow me to make it up to you with some advice. Tell me, have you visited the eyes outside the Tempest Gate and past Madman Bridge? Have you visited the eyes? The sentries stationed there keep watch over the road, and when trouble arises, they sometimes turn to outside help. If you wish to make a name for yourself as a trustworthy adventurer, you should speak with Ankrita and at the eyes and offer your assistance. The eyes, huh? I guess we'll go there. Oh, dude, she's got a cool stance. Why do you use stances like that? She's not standing like a standard, like she's not just standing there like our character's just kind of like standing here with his hands. She's kind of got them like positioned. That's kind of cool. I don't know how you do that. /C pose. Sidobji. Oh man, I'm never gonna pronounce. How do you even pronounce this? Like, I would actually be curious if anyone could actually pronounce this correctly. Sidobji. I can't say a J and a B next to each other. It's like physically impossible for me to say. But yeah, anyways, Shidobji needs your help to prepare a retreat for Battaron. These days, poor Battaron's so busy looking after others he hasn't been able to look after himself. He deserves something for his efforts. Whenever he's in his cups and starts speaking of the old days, he never fails to mention Orele. Seems he and his mates used to eat the creatures on occasion. It's obvious he still has fond memories of that life, so I'm thinking of a few Aurelia umbrellas. I'm thinking making a few Aurelia umbrellas might be something he'd appreciate. Could you help me by procuring 4 of them? If you're willing to help, speak with Clindrail by the aft castle. She knows where various wild beasts congregate. Alright. We're making a Aurelia umbrella. Apparently. Welcome to the Drowning Wench, a place to leave your cares and troubles behind. I'll say that again, your cares and your troubles. You'll be taking the contents of your innards with you, or you'll not find the wench so welcoming on your next visit. Oh, I see. Well then. Can do it while sitting for different sitting poses, and with weapon out for different weapon poses. Oh, that's kind of cool. So we just /C pose. Oh yeah, cool. You can kind of just put your hand on your hip. That's interesting. Invalid target. I don't even know how you draw your weapon. I don't know if you can draw your weapon in town. Huh. I guess we'll figure it out. Welcome. The people of Eorzea are in constant need of a helping hand. Do you know of anyone talented in the arts of battle or spellcraft? You? Oh no, Battaron 10 Fingers would have my head on a platter if I were to allow one as green as you to take on the tasks I've been entrusted. Oh. Basically, this is not. This is for higher level people. Each time cycles through it. Oh, you get to the original default pose. Drawing your weapon is with Z, maybe. Oh yeah, it is. Cool. What do we do here? Slash. Oh, sick. And it cycles, so you can do like different ones. Oh, I guess it's only that one, I guess. No, I see. Yeah. There's like I don't know if this is like random, but they've got some different ones. Got some like it's got that head tilt going on. Cool. Weapon is only 2, sitting and standing. I think there's a few. Oh, you can do slash sit and do it too. I'm curious because the cat guy, he does like the cat pose, so I wonder what he looks like. Oh, you can have like a more like non-cat pose if you do C pose. I see. Oh, there's a lot of sitting ones. And then you can go back to the cat pose. Squatting cat is ready to pounce. Does this guy still say the same stuff? Yeah, he does. That guy says the same stuff. Interesting. I think hers changed. I Tolowend. She changed a little bit. Singing Stormcloud. When you're seeking someone for a feat you need done, to the Venturers Guild you'll be calling. No deed beyond dare, so long the coin be fair, to their graves be the Venturers fallen. Wait, let me say that again. When you're seeking someone for a feat you need done, to the Venturers Guild you'll be calling. No deed beyond dare, so long the coin be fair, to their graves be the Venturers fallen. This guy is singing about adventurers dying for coin. Very nice. There's a setting that lets you cycle through all poses too. Yeah, so when you go to whatever pose you set, it will switch to that by default after a while. When AFK for a bit. Oh, I see. Can't you like sit here too? I guess I don't think you can actually sit in the chairs, at least not these ones. Although, I wonder, you could probably like kind of fake it, do like a... Oh wait, you can't, oh, it's at, oh, I see. I didn't realize that it would actually like sit you in the chair. I thought it was going to be like any other MMO where it would just like make you do the cat sit, but you would be like on the chair and it would look kind of awkward, but no, it actually like positions you on it. It's actually pretty neat. Oh, that's sick. They've got exclusive C poses for the chair. Very interesting. That's cool. I like that. It's a good level of detail. You can sit here and admire these these pears and whatever else those might be. I guess those are supposed to be oranges, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. Get rid of the HUD. Damn, the atmosphere in this place is pretty nice. The atmosphere in a lot of this hub zone is really cool. It's a pretty chill place. Hi. Hey, what's up, Lady Valiant? How's it going? We're just hanging out and not making any story progress by just admiring the details of the animations in the game. But yeah, I guess we can go and maybe maybe try and progress the story a little bit now that we've looked at some animation stuff. Also, I don't know if this Smith guy has any information. Greetings, I am one of the Smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. I see you have but recently taken up the adventurer's mantle. The possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow Smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the Guild also enlists a cadre? Cater. I'm gonna actually look this up. This is the second time today. Wait. Oh, it's actually French. And it actually means framework. But wait, no, it's cadre. Wait, if it's French, it should be cadre? I don't even know how you're supposed to say this. It's a complement of commissioned officers and non-commissioned officers of a military unit responsible for training the rest of the unit. The cadre may be the permanent skeleton establishment of a unit around which the full unit can be built if needed. Wow, that is pretty elaborate. Cadre? Oh god, oh no, I skipped it. Crap. I skipped the rest of it. We see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are champions of tomorrow, nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow Smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the Guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you of any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma might be causing you trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. I highly recommend that you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experiences of Eorzea. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more. The new adventurer status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. Amongst Eorzea's thriving population, there are seasoned players who are known as mentors who have taken it upon themselves to assist these new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor form a party, they both receive a bonus to experience points earned. Upon invitation by a mentor, the new adventurers also gain access to the Novice network, an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors and share their experiences with other beginning players. Okay, that's cool. What is a new adventurer? This guy's just gonna like hold up a mirror and like point at us. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. Wait, we literally just read that, I guess. What is Novice Network? No one sets foot upon the adventurer's path knowing all there is to know. Mentors are there to answer your questions, so be sure to make the most of their wisdom and experience. Okay, this is just, it's basically going through the same stuff, I think. Mentors can extend an invite by targeting a new adventurer or returner, then selecting the invite to Novice Network subcommand. Novice Network can be left at any time by selecting the leaf icon in the log window. Okay, this is not lore, this is like HUD stuff. We're not gonna go through all of that. We just want the juicy dialogue stuff from the NPCs. We have found the pairing a new adventure with a mentor proves advantageous for both. Fledgling heroes blossom swiftly under a veteran's guidance, and the act of teaching serves to reinforce a tested champion's fundamental skills. Okay, yes, we get it. It likes to... Oh, wait a second. The activities that award bonus experience include defeating enemies, completing fates, and participating in instances, dungeons, etc. Oh, wait, fates. Yeah, those are the random world events. I really liked those from the little amount that I saw of them. How do I earn bonus experience? We found that pairing... Okay, this is the same thing, I think. What is a mentor? The Adventurers Guild enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who stand ready to commit wisdom. Okay. They basically just broke down what he said the first time into like 4 different dialogue options, but then they're also like mixing in these like little symbol things at the end. Okay, I'm sure we'll figure this part out when we get there. Independent arms mender. Has no dialogue. Probably repairs your equipment, I would imagine. Innkeep. Welcome to the Mizzenmast Inn, fledgling adventurer, are you? I'm sorry, lad, but I can't let you stay until Batarang gives his say-so. You just keep working away, and I'm sure he'll add your name to me list before long. Gahaha. Ask about the Mizzenmast Inn. The Mizzenmast Inn is a place where visitors to Limsa come to rest their weary heads. Our soft beds and wide chambers are a damn sight more comfortable than a swinging hammock in some cramped fish-stinking cabin. But we're picky about our clientele, you see, so I can only offer rooms to them what got the seal of approval from Batarang himself. You keep making a difference for folks here in Limsa, though, and you'll be bedding down here in the Mizzenmast before long. Gahaha. Alright. So we have to actually earn our inn room. Feels bad. Oh, dude, what is this? What the heck is this thing? Oh, it's a little chick, but he's got like a cowboy hat. Like a handkerchief on. Dude, she's got an ooze. She's got a slime puddle. Pets in this game are pretty insane. Oh wait, friend found Final Fantasy XIV entire maps ripped from 14 into Neo's VR so we can walk around them. Very excited. Into Neo's VR. What is Neo's VR? Is that like VR chat or something? Or like something similar? Haven't heard of it before. Okay. I think that's everything. I think we need to go to lower decks now. Unless, wait a second. Level 4 Glory Days. I think that's actually in the lower area too. Yeah, I guess we can just take the lift down then. Oh wait, can we go to the airship landing? Oh, we can. I doubt we can do anything here yet, but we might as well take a look. What are these guys up to? They're just standing here carrying heavy boxes and stuff. You know, just ordinary civilian things to be doing. Arrival's attendant. Well, I can't get to her to talk to her, so... Frontline attendant. Come to join us on the front line, or perhaps you have questions to ask. Oh geez, what is this? Frontline Battles. I'm probably getting way over my head with this. You're probably not going to look at this for a while. But Frontline Battles, the Maelstrom, the Twin Adders, and the Immortal Flames face each other in training exercises devised to test the participants' strategic planning and combat prowess. Is this PvP? Oh yeah, it is, okay. It literally says like the first word. Frontline is a PvP challenge which engages 3 teams of adventurers, each team representing one of the 3 grand companies. Players will randomly be assigned to one of each of these 3 teams. Okay, I'm not going to waste too much time reading through this because this is not lore. This is just... So this is interesting though. I'll probably come and like take a look at this later when I'm actually leveled up and have some gear. I didn't realize that the airship was PvP, and I also don't know where these places go to. We'll leave this for another time, probably. I gotta go, but enjoy and savor your Final Fantasy XIV experience. It's an amazing game. Yo, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna take it as like a real slow burn. It's we're gonna be making very slow progress, but that's kind of what I wanted to do with it, is just kind of play through it super slow and like read all the NPC dialogue and stuff, because it seems like they put a lot of time and care into it. So, but yeah, thanks for dropping by and have a great rest of your night. I'm probably going to be wrapping up here soon myself anyways. Probably only going to be going for like another maybe 20 or 15 minutes. Oh wait, these are like the greeters at the start. There's actually like a quest turn in here. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. If there's aught you would like to know, feel free to... You've got something for me, you say. A missing persons list. I'm not sure I follow. A disturbingly long list of people who have gone missing in recent moons. Oh, and it's... Wait, it's like VR chat, yeah, but built on blockchain. Oh, interesting. Oh, is it one of those, what would you even call it? I don't know what you would call it, but it's like one of those um like metaverse type things, right? Where it's like it's VR chat, but it's got like blockchain elements built into it. Thanks for bringing the list. I'll be sure to memorize these names. If any of the missing persons reappear, you can count on me to spot them. Most folk enter the city via the Zephyr Drift, which means they must pass through Bulwark Hall. That's why I'm on constant watch here, and undercover so as to keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for so long, I've become a pretty good judge of character. If there's shady characters skulking about, you can rest assured I can pick them out. Hehehe. She seems rather pleased about that ability. I stay the streetlight. Nintendo needs help keeping the city a bright and cheery place. Sounds you're already in the Yellow Jacket's good graces. You truly are a model adventurer, a paragon among your fellows. Do you think you could do me a favor? You see, I'm supposed to go and fill up all the street lamps with oil so that they'll stay lit through the night, but thanks to this business of missing people, I simply can't up and leave my post. If you could tend to the street lamps in my stead, I'd be eternally grateful. Oh, and when you're finished, please fetch more oil from Sisyphus in the Fisherman's Guild. We're running low here, and she has care of our stores. Quest accepted. Go run across the city and, I guess, presumably light up lamps. Key items. Oh wait, we gotta talk to this guy too. The Bismarck wants fresh lamb, does it? Gods, I could do with a slice myself, fresh off the grill and dripping in its own juices. Slurp. Sorry, friend, I haven't had a bite to eat since my shift began. Any road, you can get a lamb easily enough by hunting the lamb that graze outside of the city. Go through the Zephyr Gate and follow the path east and south for a bit. You'll run into the fluffy and tasty critters before long. Yeah, we gotta chop up them sheep, I guess. We must sacrifice the floofy sheep. Alright, so, oh, there's another quest turn in here. Yeah, it's open source and built through blockchain. Angel XR is as well, but Metaverse is really any concept that is living, breathing world, and even FF14 and Second Life fit that, both in terms of NPCs and other people players. It's like Westworld versus a world without non-sentient guests, and less messed up than Westworld. Westworld. A little bit unfamiliar with a few of the terms, but I'm familiar with Second Life. I played that like way back in the day, though I haven't looked at it in a long time. The words meta and verse are from metaphorical or something like that. Something meta, at least, in the universe. One verse turns into a metaverse and metaphorical universe. Yeah, I think meta is like the sum of, or at least I think one definition of it is like the sum of like all experiences within like a set of things. Like if something is like a meta game, then it's like the set of trends across all games or something like that, I think. Something similar to that. You delivered the package as I requested. Very good. I shall pass on the sister's sentiments to my superior. What manner of services do the dutiful sisters provide? Continue your stay in Limpsa Lumensa and you'll likely find out soon enough. In fact, if you're confident in your abilities and comfortable with the unconventional, you might wish to approach them yourself. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was wondering why there's a quest marker. So, okay. Guttering street lamp. I guess we just use. Okay, cool. So we just have to go around town, basically, and relight all the lamps. Yeah, so it's a set of rules that creates something similar to a universe, kinda. Yeah, I mean, a metaverse would be like... I don't know. It would be like this set of trends or rules across all universes, which is a rather, I don't know, it seems like kind of an over prestigious name to assign to it, to be honest, because it's like, it's just a digital atmosphere or like a digital place. But I guess if you want to call it a metaverse, well, like a metaverse is like, at least in the blockchain sense, it's more of like connecting various blockchain projects together. So like if you have a blockchain asset like a hoodie or something that you get that your avatar can wear, if it's connected to a metaverse, it means that it's compatible across multiple blockchain projects that support that hoodie. So it's like if I were to unlock some kind of a hoodie in Final Fantasy XIV, or like let's say I purchased a certain brand's sweater in real life and they gave me like a QR code to scan with a blockchain wallet, I would get an NFT for that sweater, and then that NFT might be usable in Final Fantasy XIV, and you might be able to use it in like Halo, and you might be able to use it in like a bunch of other games, and then it would be like a metaverse based NFT that would like go basically it'd be like a meta game. That's what it's like referring to. It's like metaverse games type deal. But in the instance of like Facebook's meta, I don't know if they necessarily grasp that concept because they haven't really. I don't know. It just seems to be a marketing branding move that's failing miserably, and Facebook's stocks are plummeting like catastrophically. Like I think it went down like 25% or something last month, and pretty much no one has any faith in it, and everyone like I don't think the mainstream is ready for blockchain adoption, to be honest. Like it seems like people are really trying to force it on people, and society as a whole is just like not ready for it. Like it hasn't evolved enough to be in a state where people want it or are interested in it. Yoshida has confirmed NFTs are not coming. Oh yeah, no. I didn't mean actually. Like I was just giving an example. Like theoretically, if there were an NFT that were compatible in this game, then that would kind of be how it functions. Like blockchain games are in their super infancy right now. Like basically still in the womb, to be perfectly honest. It's like they're not even. Oh, the lamp is here. I was looking for like street lamps, but apparently this counts as a lamp as well. They need to give power to the user for a metaverse to work. The users build the verse and create its culture somewhat spontaneously. Wait, they need to give power. Well, they do need to give power to the users. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I honestly haven't looked into Facebook's plan for their metaverse project, but from what I can tell, it's a complete failure. And it's like they're pissing off both sides, because people who are into crypto and into like the crypto space, they very much value the original concept of like projects like Ethereum, which are decentralization, where no one centralized governing body has complete control over anything. And then you've got Facebook, who's like a super centralized organization trying to create a metaverse that they control and have complete governance over, which like completely goes against that original principle. But then you're also pissing off the mainstream, because like most of society at this point doesn't want NFTs and they're not interested in blockchain technology, and Facebook is trying to like shove it down their throats, like whether they like it or not, and that's not the right approach to take if you want people to adopt new things or like even like have any semblance of interest in it. So it's a really heavy-handed approach, and I think it's just making everyone pissed off, which is being reflected in their stock price as it falls into the ground, basically. But yeah, Sisipu, you're doing what? Sigh, what am I to do with that girl? She has the nerve to ask me for work, twaddle and tripe about her savings, only to foist it on the first adventurer that comes along. Being young and pretty does not give you a license to shirk responsibility. I shall get her oil all right and a piece of my mind to boot. Oh, she's not happy about this. She's not happy that we had to go through, I guess, and like light all those things. Wait a second. Were these two here before? Well, I must admit that the variety of the catch found in Costa del Sol pales in comparison to the teeming fish markets of Limsa Laminsa. And if one were to consider the dilemmas inherent in transporting freshly caught cargo from our city, it may prove wiser to employ a fisherman directly at the manor. Do you happen to know if the guild here is willing to hire out individuals talented with line and lure? I don't think these two were here before when we were talking to NPCs, or either that or I missed them. Our guild has a fine collection of live fish in the pool there. It's always squirming with the latest catch, you see. And when the sea's being unkind with her bounty, I just drop a line in all sneaky like and fine weather we're having, ain't it? I see. So you skim a little off the top here. They said there's live fish in here, but I don't really see too many of them. Huh. I think those two might be the only two new NPCs that were there, though. Is there anywhere else that we need to go? I think we just need to go back up to the like upper parts. Maybe we'll just like walk there. We could take the Ethernet. Wait, Ethernet. Is it? It's not called that, is it? It is actually. It's Ethernet. I was about to say like Ethernet, like internet cable, but I guess it is technically one of those. We could take that, but we can also walk. The only cryptos we really invest in are ones that do something, support research, etc. Yeah, even Neos is optional for crypto. You don't have to get crypto or use it, and just use Neos like VRC. Costa del Sol information about a later area. Oh, nice. That's cool that they're like foreshadowing some, or like creating a connection preemptively. I probably will forget the name by the time we get there, but it's cool that they're creating that kind of world building element. But yeah, same also. I don't want to really like talk too much about crypto because I think it's kind of off-putting to a lot of people, which is understandable because it's like it's brand new technology and like it's very heavily tied to finances and there's all sorts of like uncertainties involved in it. And there's like you've got the dark side of crypto, right? Where it's like there's like people get scammed and you hear all the horror stories and stuff, but at the end of the day, like I think people really blow out of proportion what it is. Like it's just a piece of technology that it's just a ledger. That's all it is. At least in most cases. But yeah, I agree with you as well. Like I have a few holdings in some crypto projects, and I also usually just prefer to take the ones that have some kind of a utility use case associated with them. Obviously, you have your dog coins out there, and it's like, yeah, you can invest into those if you want to, but it's like a lot of them are not being actively developed, and they're just pump and dumps, and it's like, okay, if you're looking to make a quick buck and you're feeling like gambling, I guess you could do that, but generally speaking, I prefer to like feel good about the coins that I'm holding and the projects and their directions that they're taking. Like I think Cardano is a really neat one, even though it's moving kind of slow now, and I don't know. There's all kinds of doubt and uncertainty surrounding that, but I think what's his name? I think it's Hoskinson. Is that how you say his name? I might be mispronouncing it. But yeah, I think his vision for the project is really good, and he's making partnerships that should help facilitate like payments in third world countries where there's problems with like corrupt banking systems and like people's bank accounts being frozen, and it's difficult to move funds between businesses. And so like they're making partnerships with I think Cody is what it's called, to help like bypass all that stuff and add transparency into the movement of finances. So it's like just really cool world changing stuff that's happening in a lot of the projects, and those ones like you can feel kind of good about investing in. Dude, this frog is baller. What is this? He's got like a gnome hat on his staff. I don't know where I was running to. Where are we? Fool me. Are we supposed to just leave now? I think that might actually be the only... I'm gonna actually use this to like teleport to the main part of the town here. Or maybe even if there's a closer one. I think the aft castle is the closest we can get to it. I think we might have actually made it to where we're supposed to just leave the town now. Yeah, we support Gridcone mostly right now. They are linked to Boink's distributed computing research software, so use Stake and Crunch for science. We have Crunch for a lot of science, Universe at home, Milky Way, Machine Learning Comprehension at home, and lots of others. Yeah, that's awesome. I honestly, like, the principle of staking in a lot of cases is actually kind of over my head, even though I know a little bit about it and how it works. Like, I know that Ethereum, like the big one obviously is Ethereum 2.0 moving to proof of stake consensus. I can say that word, I can say that phrase, but I actually don't fully comprehend exactly how it works. All I know is that it gets rid of the proof of work consensus in favor of the proof of stake, and it uses like infinitely less computing power, which is good. So like I get the gist of it and I understand why they're doing it, but if you had to ask me like to explain how exactly it works, I would not be able to tell you. But I think that's okay, because you know, you don't have to know absolutely everything about the projects, as long as you kind of know generally what direction they're moving in. And you do enough research to the point where you understand the general gist of it. I think it's kind of enough. But yeah, that sounds cool. Great coin. I'll have to take a look into that one. Batarun actually likes Aurelia Umbrella's gods. I had never even considered trying to eat one of those foul things. Nevertheless, if it's Aurelia or Aurelay you seek, you ought to find plenty by the river just past the Tempest Gate and to the east. Oh, I see. Wait, does this... Where does this go? Let's see. Tempest Gate. Oh, I see. There's actually... So you can get out this way. Interesting. Oh, I think middle La Nocia. I think this is where I came out last time. Because again, I played like a little bit of this, and I think I took the other exit. I didn't realize there was actually two. I kind of want to go out the other exit. But maybe we could start with this one just to mix things up a little bit. Actually, I should probably stop the stream pretty soon. But we got through all of the tutorial stuff today, which is kind of cool. All the running around town and talking to people, so I guess next stream we'd be able to start chopping stuff up. I guess we can do a little bit of chopping maybe. Could go a little bit late, not by too much though. Oh wait, what's your quest in here? Where is this? Oh, wait a second. Oh, is it... I have no idea how to read this map. It looks like it's here, but it's not. Wait a second. No, now it's in the middle of the water. That's got to be down below. Oh wait, okay, there's a staircase here. I still... Oh wait, no, this doesn't go down to the lower level. I had to figure out how to get down there. I think there's an Ethernet crystal here, isn't there? I might just take that because I don't even know where the staircases are. I'm so lost in this town. Here, at least we know how to sprint now, so we can save like 10 seconds. Wait, dude, there's a bunny man. Look at this guy. Oh, he's got a bird. It sits on his shoulder. It kind of clips through his bunny hood though, but that's super cool. Didn't realize that pets could actually like sit on your shoulder. That's pretty neat. Puff of Darkness. It's like some chibi floating anime thing. Damn, some of those outfits look pretty cool. Alright, where am I going here? The Aft Castle, Aetheryte Plaza. Let's take a look here. I know you can get out this way. On to Summerford. Okay, so it looks like the quest marker moved, so it was down on the lower level. So I'm pretty sure there's like someone over here we're supposed to talk to. I guess this is at like the east gate, it looks like. Gosh, wrote a bit too much. Oh, staking uses the CPU power to do better calculations. One sec, I don't want to run out into the next zone here, unless... Oh, okay, never mind, okay. I see. It's literally pointing to the next zone. There's no NPC to talk to here. Okay, I'll talk to these two NPCs and then we'll head out there. And I also need to read what you wrote. So staking uses the CPU power to do better calculations from our understanding. Mining is normally how blockchains verify transactions and validate trust, etc. Staking basically is a way more efficient way, and so there's no need for miners, which means there's a lot less overall power draw, and no need to mine in general. You're just sending data over the net a lot, and it verifies it. If you have a proof of stake coin you invest in, you should check the wallet's CPU usage. I'm very bad at shortening sentences. Well, no, I mean it's a fairly complicated topic, so I think you did a pretty good job of consolidating it. Staking uses the CPU power to do better calculations. Yeah, the only thing I'm confused about is like how, like, I'm just, as a concept, I'm not entirely sure how or why holding more of a coin, like, from what I understand, it gives you a higher chance of being the one who's selected or like elected to do the calculation, and then it somehow takes less through a POS system. But I'm just not sure how holding more of a coin does that, or like why it's set up that way. Like conceptually, I understand that's how it works, but I'm not sure why they set it up that way. But it is what it is. I get the concept though. I think I read somewhere that like Cardano's proof of stake system, like the entire network takes less energy than a single household or something, because it's that efficient. But yeah. Applefire says, beyond the Great Zephyr Gate of Limsa lie the midlands of La Nocia. The gentle wind that passes through the gate is said to be the sweet breath of the gods, carrying life and fortune. And then I guess we'll talk to the Chocobo Keep. Chocobo Porter. Oh wait, yeah, I remember this too, a little bit. It's kind of a weird system. You can like buy predetermined chocobo routes, basically. Also, it's set up that way to prevent those who would try to manipulate the system. Right? Yeah. It's like it's set up that way to like prevent the 51% attack or whatever, to where one person can't actually have all of the nomination power or whatever you would refer to it as. But yeah, if you came looking to hire a Chocobo Porter, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Our birds are very fickle creatures and tend to become agitated around those with a certain lack of demeanor. Return once you have proven you can handle yourself, and I will personally see that you are assigned our best bird. Chocobo Porters are available for hire upon attaining level 10. Oh, I see. They don't even like me because I'm too low level. Rent a Chocobo. You must forgive me, but I'm afraid my superiors would deem it inappropriate if I granted someone so obviously and painfully new to adventuring leave to take these stable birds out beyond the city walls without proper supervision. Okay. So basically, I suck. I need to get better. And then the Chocobos will like me. Wait a minute. Are these guys new? Oh no, I've talked to this guy before. Fizumi though. I don't know if she was here. This is Bulwark Hall, the lowest level, in case you weren't familiar with the nautical term. Oh no, I did talk to her before, okay. Yeah, we talked to all of them, I guess, when we started out. And I guess these, even though we did quests for them, they didn't change their dialogue. Okay, I think we've done everything then. I might take one last look in the town here to see if there's any remaining NPCs. Greek coin is getting something all POS coins should get that removes the understandable pyramid Ponzi comparison. MRC manual reward claim, which can offset this somewhat so new people can get into GRC more easily. It would really help a lot with newbies. You might need to finish the main story quest. Main story quest will unlock nearly everything that you can't go to before, etc. Gotcha. Yeah, no, it's for the chocobos you just need to get to level 10, I think, and then they let you use them. Emerson manual reward claim, so that's like, I guess you would stake and then you just have to like manually claim your stake and reward, I take it. Like, that sounds like a cool concept. Welcome to FF14's Frontline. Yo, thanks, Shadow Ninja. What's up? You came at kind of an inopportune time because I was about to wrap up. But maybe we can just go take a quick peek outside. Oh, hey, wait, is that... Oh, no, it's a different girl with a fox kit. Fox kit pet. Yeah. But yeah, manual reward claim sounds interesting. Next time you are on, I will come to Goblin and give you a welcome gift to the game. Oh, really? You can just, like, swap servers freely like that? That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'd be down for sure. Oh, yeah, I remember this place. If on the same data center, yes? Oh, that's sick. Yo, do you guys think I can take them to level 12 at level 4? I remember, like, I took this guy down at level 15, I think, but I wonder if you can at level... How do you roll again? I forget. I forget the controls. Actually, I might be able to take him down, but I would need to know how to... I thought there was a roll, but maybe I'm crazy. Oh, jeez. No, he's actually, like, gonna kick my ass, I think. Oh wait, maybe the yellow jacket can do damage to him and I can just like snake the kill. Oh no, he two-shot him. This guy's way too strong. I could have sworn there was a roll, but I think I'm actually thinking of a different game, to be perfectly honest. Okay, our first kill. A little ladybug. There we go, we did it. Oh no, the number is going up. If I start doing this now, I'm going to be doing this, like, I'm not going to be able to stop. This was a bad idea. Okay, I'm going back into the main town, because I should end stream pretty soon. This is too addictive. It's too addictive. Also, I kind of almost want to start from the opposite side. There's another entrance or another exit from the town you can take, and maybe I'll go that way, so it's kind of a slightly new experience. Because when I did my kind of, like, test playthrough, I kind of went out this exit before, so... But yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to the Aetheroid Shard here. And wrap things up. And just hang out a little bit, I guess, and like chill out on the progression. That's sick though, we got through all the opening quest stuff. The opening dialogue, run around the town stuff, so we can actually get into the meat and potatoes finally. Wait, this guy's name is literally Eviction Notice, and it's a muscular Mog man. What would you guys do if this man showed up to your front door to give you an eviction notice? I don't know if there's much you could do about this guy. finger guns. Let's see, like, since if you had like 50 GRC, for example, it's unlikely you'd stake in forever, so instead MRC requests a manual reward claim. If they've been crunching for like 6 months or whatever and have pending rewards stocked up that hasn't been staked yet, MRC basically requests someone else to stake the reward for you and take a portion of your reward for themselves. Not perfect, but it's better than POS without MRC. That is actually a pretty good concept. And like, not to get too morbid, but one thing I've been thinking about as well is like just how much of like digital assets get locked into wallets and then like the people pass away or like they lose access to their wallet, and it's like those assets are then kind of like locked up forever for all intents and purposes. So at least manual reward claim kind of like, you know, it passes some of it along so it doesn't all get lost, and it's not like distributing rewards to like inactive participants. I think that's like a double negative or something, but non-participants. Yeah, it needs to be worked on more, but gosh, it'll be so helpful as a starting point. Don't think MRC can be used like that. Oh, okay, well, I guess I stand corrected then. As far as use cases go, I've always been kind of wondering about how people could better redistribute wealth that gets into wallets and then like locked up and then basically like lost forever. Might be a way to do that, but yeah, I don't want to focus too much on crypto talk. It's something I could go on a lot about, but again, I don't want to like don't want to focus on it too much. I spent a very long time when I initially played this trying to jump up onto this pillar. And I'm trying to do it again now, and I've never actually successfully been able to get onto it, and I don't think you actually can. But it's still fun to try it. This is what I did to like kill time. Yeah, I just don't think there's enough standable ground for you to actually be able to do it, which sucks. The best you can do, I think, is like just get up on this part here. Just like this, I think is... Oh no, I jumped off. You can go up here and then like... You can like perch. There you go. Turn off the HUD. Take a look around. Dude, that AoE is insane. What did that guy just cast? Actually, that's a good idea. Maybe we'll bring that up. Yeah, there was a Discord for that. Sorry, we were smoking the Greena and kind of chatty. Oh yeah, right on. Yeah, I used to smoke the Ganj back in the day. It doesn't pair very well with me in particular. Although, I don't know. It's weird. I had mixed experiences with it. It was, I have... Oh, wait a second. That song. Oh, he's playing Halo. Yo! Yeah. That bass line. Actually, it's not really the bass line. It's just it's the main riff. But yeah. We're gonna start a mosh pit here. Do they have different dances, or is there only like one dance? Dance 2. You unlock a whole bunch of them. Wait, this guy's new too. He's only level 30. Do a slash chair. That's sick. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the weed. The weed. I used to smoke it way back in the day. I'm almost positive I have to have some kind of like ADHD or like some sort of like attention related cognitive difference. So whenever I used to smoke it, I already kind of get this way, but like I fixate on things like pretty intensely, which I would assume I would attribute to like ADD or ADHD. But when I smoked weed, it got like really crazy. It would be like I could focus on a single topic of conversation for like half an hour to an hour, and it's so great. Well, yeah, I guess if you're with the right people, it would be great. Because, like, I could talk about one thing forever. The thing is, people will get really annoyed with me because it's like most people, they hold like a topic of conversation for like 5 to 10 minutes and then they move on, right? And this was like really early on when like I didn't have as much self-awareness about how my own mind worked and all that kind of stuff. So it was like people would move on from. Oh wait, what is this song? I know this. Dun, 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 dun. It's what is it? What do you call it? Coconut Mall. Coconut Mall from Mario Kart. Yeah. Anyways, I would get super hung up on certain topics, and people would move on, and I would keep talking about them, and they'd be like, "Dude, you're way too high. You gotta stop with that shit." Anyways, but there were certain instances where I was in environments where I was like comfortable with the people I was smoking with. Like there was this old mechanic I used to know, who he used to smoke marijuana for joint pain because his muscles were really like achy from all the years he spent as a mechanic. And we used to like hang out in his apartment and get high, and this was in the early days when like Minecraft first came out. And he would like spend time like learning how to like set up a Minecraft server because that was actually kind of like a difficult thing then. I'm sure people know how to do it now pretty well. But yeah, we would just like talk about different ideas and stuff, and like he was pretty comfortable to be around and get high with. But then there's other people I was around where it was like they would just like shift topics so often that it just felt like it just made me really paranoid and like I didn't like fit in. And I think sorry, I'm also getting tired and listening to this music. I don't even know what I was saying. I'm getting lost in the music. It has something to do with weed, I think. I'm also trying to like keep up with chat too. Yeah, just talk about transhumanism with our bestie for like 4 hours straight. Oh, nice, yeah. Autistic special interest. We smoked to help with nightmares. Haven't had nightmares since. I think I was trying to find the word for what it would induce within me, or at least like what it felt like. It felt like paranoid anxiety almost. And I think I almost got like diagnosed with something. I think that's what I got stuck on, was I'm trying to think of the word of what one of the psychiatrists tried to diagnose me with, but it was like so isolated and so closely tied to like ganja that it was like, I don't know, I felt like it wasn't necessarily entirely accurate. Some SM64. Dude, it's getting super late though. I was supposed to end stream. I think going to the middle of town to end stream is really dangerous because you'll find someone playing catchy music and then you won't be able to log out. Dude, I bet you this is a Square Enix employee who's here to like get people to stay logged on longer than they should. Get you hooked. They plant agents. That's my tinfoil hat theory. We get distracted with music too, don't worry, this is part of the experience. It's tough for me right now because I'm battling fatigue and I'm trying to keep up with the stream chat and I'm trying to listen to the music at the same time. It's pulling my attention in too many directions for how much mental attention I have. There's huge bands and orchestras too, it's great. I don't think I've seen too many big bands. That would be really cool to come across, though. That's cool, though. It's cool that I feel like we share kind of like some of the same, what would you call them? Neurological abnormalities, although we talked about this earlier too, how it's actually not really abnormal, it's just the rest of society is. It's all a matter of perception, it's eye beholder, I guess. I don't really like the term itself, like abnormal. It's like, people are so obsessed with putting labels on things to form some sort of framework of understanding of the world, and it's like, why can't it just be like, why does it have to be labeled as a mental illness? Why does it have to be labeled as an abnormality? Like, why can't it just be, you know? Like, it's just, this is how my mind works, and just let it be. And like, you're not neurotypical, and this person isn't neurodivergent. It's just, that's how they think. It's like, why does it have to have a label on it? I don't know. I guess in some sense those frameworks do help us to like make sense of the world, but at the same time, like, I find, at least in a lot of modern society, they're just used to create almost like barriers or divisions or groups between people, and they're like, those divisions are not necessarily helpful in a lot of cases. They're just more destructive and isolative than anything. There's a balance in labels too, basically, and there's too much. Labels are useful, overuse, not too useful. Yeah, I would agree. It's like, just the concept of balance in all things. Everything in moderation, including moderation. They used to say that. There was a line in Guild Wars 2, I think, where they used to say that, one of the NPCs. Everything in moderation, including moderation. It's a dangerous phrase when you're hitting a bottle of herd spirits, though, because you use it as an excuse to go way past your limit. My previous pairing with alcohol was pretty bad, so I've been laying off the bottle for quite a while, just kind of regrounding myself in reality. I think it's gotta have been at least 2 years now since I had anything to drink, probably closer to like 2.5 years. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool and it's fun, I like it, but it's also kind of like dangerous for me in particular. I get way too exuberant about certain things, so it's not something I've been tampering with too much lately. Everything in moderation, including moderation and absolutism and hick. We also drank a lot 3 years ago. We quit. It feels great to be done. Yeah, I don't know how compatible I would be with it anymore, because I would push myself really, really hard, but that was like in my like early mid 20s, somewhat late 20s, a little bit. And of course your body's like a lot more robust then, it can go through a lot of punishment and shit, but it's like, you start pushing 30, and I feel like if you were to drink that much, it would be like, I don't know, could cause some pretty big problems. Like, in all kinds of ways. Like, your energy would probably be terrible. It's like extra terrible for your liver as well. I think. Probably wouldn't be able to drink on an empty stomach anymore. I used to do that bullshit back in the day, which you absolutely like shouldn't do. It's like really bad for your liver if you do that, but it does get you fucked up really good. Yeah, we only drink beer and wine and only liquor once in a while. Yeah, I hit everything back in the day. I was a real problem drinker, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I learned some things from those days too, I guess. Anyways, I should probably try and actually... Oh, the person left. I didn't even realize. I got too tied up in my own thoughts. It'd be cool if they could put out like a guitar case or something, or like an instrument case, and you could like give them a tip, even though I'm like completely broke. How much cash do I have? How much gil? I really should wrap this up though. My intent was to try and keep these kind of short and not like ramble on too much at the end of them, and kind of keep them almost as like I don't know, like a playthrough that you could almost like rewatch on YouTube. But I don't know, I think I'm doing a pretty terrible job of it, and I don't really have the time to edit down the clips either, so I guess I don't know. Don't want to ramble too much. I could probably do like dedicated, like just chatting streams or something would be better for this kind of stuff. But it's all good. I'm still kind of like trying to figure out my groove and my tempo for streaming, so I'll try and figure something out. I don't know where my money is. It's not in my inventory, at least from what I can see. Anyways, let me go ahead and start wrapping up the stream then, I guess. But yeah, thanks again, Chthonic, for hanging out. It's cool to not have a dead chat. Honestly, when I started streaming this yesterday, I was like, well, we'll probably have quite a few dead chats for like, you know, a week or something. But then you showed up like pretty early on yesterday, so it's been cool to have you along. But yeah, we'll get back to this tomorrow, and I guess we'll actually start making some progress towards like leveling up and doing the quests and stuff. And yeah, so I will reiterate for, I don't know, the third or fourth or fifth time that I'm terrible at ending streams. So I guess I will just thank everyone that stopped by to watch today, and yeah, I guess I might stream tomorrow, I'm not sure. I don't really want to hold myself too tethered to a schedule, but if I am going to be streaming, it'll probably be around 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is when I started today as well. And I've been trying to keep them kind of short to like 2 hours. I went over by like 30 minutes today. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep them like short and concise and not stream too much, because I think back in the day I would try to like stream for like really long periods of time. But I don't know. I don't think that's beneficial for me, and I don't think like people don't really have that much time to like watch some small time streamer either, so we prefer to just keep them in kind of like short and digestible sessions and kind of work from there until we kind of hit some kind of a stride and figure out how we want to do this stuff. Okay, I'm rambling. I need to hit the end button, which is the hardest thing to do. So I'll say thank you one last time, and I guess I will see you guys next time when we turn the stream on and continue our adventure. So yeah, see you guys then. Bye bye. Have a great night.